Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're doing well today. I've got probably one of the most recognisable lager brands in the world beer to review for you this evening. It's San Miguel. Big fan of San Miguel, always have been. However, this is not the San Miguel that we would normally get here in the UK. This is the Spanish import, the San Miguel Especial, and this is coming in at 5.4% ABV. Compared to the UK version, which is brewed and distributed by the Carlsberg Marston's Group. 5% ABV lager that we would normally get in a white can. You might notice this has got slightly more of a cream colour to it. So this is the Spanish import, 5.4% ABV. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get around to reviewing this beer. I'm a big San Miguel fan, always have been. Even to this day, the 5% stuff that we get generally here in the UK, I will still drink it. I still think it's okay. Got a lot of good memories with San Miguel. I reviewed it on this channel at least a couple of years ago now, and I think I gave it a really good score. And in hindsight, in reflection, I probably gave it too good a score. Like I say, it's one of them beers where if you've got good memories of it, you tend to give it a good score. It's a little bit biased, you know. I used to go out with my mates to a restaurant called Chiquitos. I think a lot of you might be familiar with it. They were a chain of Mexican food restaurant, and we used to go there and we'd knock back a load of pints of San Miguel, and we'd tell the staff it was someone's birthday and we'd get 3 tequila shots. It was never someone's birthday, but it was a laugh, you know. So you got memories with it. And I still enjoy San Miguel from time to time, but this is the real deal. So San Miguel, obviously they've been making beer since like the late 1800s. They started off in the Philippines, and I think as they grew, I think their main distribution location kind of moved to Spain. So this is the Spanish import, San Miguel Especial. I picked this can up in my local Nisa, which is like a kind of like a local supermarket chain. I got this in here. It's a 500ml can. I think I paid £1.50 for it. Tesco were stocking this for a little while in the 330s, and for some reason they stopped. But there you go. So we're going to get this review done. Disclaimer, I've had this one before, many times in fact. I didn't realise I hadn't actually reviewed it, but I felt that I needed to spread the word, as it were. Because if you like San Miguel, the 5% version that we get here in the UK, you are going to love this. So there is the lager in the glass. And I've pulled it into me lager glass from Lord's, because it is a perfect lager glass. Get that condensation off the side there. You can see the carbonation rising beautifully up the glass there. It's holding onto a solid one finger of a slightly foamy looking white head. Beautiful gold colour to it. The first thing I notice with this compared to the 5% UK version, it's slightly darker. For me, I just feel like it has a slightly darker amber colour to it. For some reason, the 5% version, for me, sticking in my mind, it's slightly lighter. But yeah, good carbonation, single finger, fluffy white head. There she is. Let's get the snout in. And straight away, there is quite a noticeable citrus, sort of lemongrassy aroma. It smells very fresh. Let's have a look at the date on this one. So this one's good May till next year. So it's quite a fresh one considering it's an import. Fair play to the lads at the shop round the corner. But yeah, it smells citrusy, it's light, it's crisp. It's got a pleasant aroma. Let's get stuck in, shall we? Cheers. Oh, yeah. Okay. The main difference between this stuff and the 5% stuff that you would normally get on supermarket shelves, body. body. It's more substantial. It tastes thicker. It feels thicker. There's more going on with the malt bill. On the taste itself, citrusy, subtle citrus flavours, lemon, lime, a touch of sort of a grassy feel, very crisp, very refreshing. Does exactly what you want, what you'd imagine a good ice cold Spanish lager to do on a warm day. You probably feel I've been out in it all day, done a good day's graft, and this is exactly the sort of thing you want to have at the end of a day's graft. Excuse me, do apologise. It's carbonated, it's gassy, it's making me burp, but it's substantial in the mouthfeel compared to the kind of the lighter, borderline watery version that we get in the UK. It is the body to it. I mean, every time I review a good lager, I always kind of make this comparison, and I always feel like a good German Heller's lager has more body than most of the mass-produced lagers that we're used to in England and the UK. This has more body. It's thicker. It's well carbonated. Citrus zesty kick on arrival, and the carbonation dies down. And there's a slight pepperiness, a slight dryness at the back end. Almost resembling a Pilsner in finish. And again, that's not something that I noticed much with the UK version. It has a drying, slightly bitter finish to it. It's a more balanced, more substantial beer drinking experience, this one. It's 0.4% ABV higher, so there's always going to be some sort of difference. But for me, it's the body. The body straight away, the mouthfeel to it straight away is completely different. It's a much better beer. It's incredibly drinkable. I mean, it's going down in no time. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. It really quenches the thirst, properly quenches the thirst. It's exactly what I needed. And that body, that mouthfeel, it coats your palate. You're getting all that zest, all the carbonation, that citrus, lemon, lime. And then even at the back end, the mouthfeel doesn't change. Even when it's gone, even when it's all gone down my throat, there's a peppery dryness that beautifully balances out that crisp, citrusy taste you get on arrival. It's not complex, of course it's not. It's a lager. But you compare this one to the 5% stuff that we get on the supermarket shelves in the UK on an everyday basis, there is a noticeable difference. A noticeable difference. This is a cracking lager, and I just wish I was sitting outside of a bar in Spain right now, supping on it. It would be perfect. It's a lovely lager. It does exactly what you want it to do. It's cracking. It's really good. I totally recommend that. I totally recommend it. I don't know if the light is doing it any favours in terms of the can, but you compare this colour, the one you get in the supermarkets. If you were going to your supermarket shelves and see San Miguel, it would be a bright white can and it would be 5% ABV. Don't go there, they won't sell it. Go to one of your off licenses or little mini local convenience stores that you get. They may well have it. That's usually the place you'll find it. This is the import, Especial, 5.4, imported from Spain. It's a slightly darker can, slightly creamy looking coloured can. It's well worth purchasing. Great lager, perfect for the time of year, perfect for the weather that we're having at the moment. And I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's great stuff. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Until my next one, you take care of yourselves and I will see you very, very soon.